It's Open season, so we thought we'd focus on a major feature at the famous old course at St Andrews, the Swilcan Bridge, which has played its own special role in the final walk of several great champions. In 2005, it was the spot where arguably the greatest player of all time, Jack Nicklaus, closed the final page on his illustrious career. After sending one last drive down the fairway, it was time for the 18-time major champion to wave goodbye on the bridge. A poignant moment shared with playing partner and good friend Tom Watson.
Here is the greatest player who's ever played the game in his final championship in his career. And I had the privilege of being able to play with him and join him on his last walk, the last hole of his championship career. And I lost it.
Tom was far more emotional than I was. Tom was on the bridge with tears running down his face. I'm saying, "This is Watson." He was doing it on Tuesday, though. We played a practice round.
I was walking up the fairway over the bridge crying. Jack finally grabbed me. He said, "Tom, come on, get a hold of yourself. You have a golf tournament to play here." And I had to par the last hole to make the cut. He knew my position. It wasn't all about him. He knew he had concern for me, something that he always had, and I appreciate that very, very much.
Watson holed his par putt to make it through to the weekend, then stood aside to allow his great friend one final moment in the sun. A great way for a great champion to bow out.
We played the first two rounds, and he was sitting there, and I'm sitting there, he says, "Man, you're emotional, aren't you?" He says, "It's not every time you get the opportunity to play with somebody who's finishing their career who has been as special to me as you have," which was very, very nice for him to say.
That moment, 11 years ago today, will last long in the memory of both men, as well as those lucky enough to have witnessed it. And of course, Watson himself had a tear in his eye again last year, as he said his own goodbye to the Open.